Hey, Whiskey Odin here. We decided this is kind of a public service announcement, so to speak. We want to talk a little bit. We have some distilleries that send us bottles to try, and we're very honest with our descriptions and our ratings. We do a rating system of 1 to 10, and you know, if you're getting over a 6 with this group, you have a pretty good bourbon. You really do.
Yeah.
We do the nose and the taste. And we have to say, everybody has a different palate. You know, we recently, I'll use Three Witches. We recently sent some samples out. We're doing some testing with Three Witches, and we sent them to several influencers. And we had one influencer that did not care for it, but he also was a huge fan of a distillery that I won't mention the name of, but they had a big bottle release at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and none of us really cared for it. It wasn't that good, but he loved it. So palates are different, and we respect that. So in our videos, if you have a bourbon you see us review and you love it and we don't, it's not necessarily mean it's a bad bourbon. It's just not a bourbon for us. And we give our opinions. Anybody got anything to add to that?
You love a rye.
I do.
I
I'm
mean,
a rye
you
guy.
Absolutely love rye, and I like rye, but I'm more of a wheated bourbon guy.
And there are, and for instance, not most of our guys here don't like rye, but Willet Rye,
Very good.
Whiskey Thief, Hot Hazmat Rye,
Very good.
their
Dream
rye is
Spirits.
that, Dream Spirits rye, Big Mike, Dream Spirits that he sent from Nyla.
Fantastic.
Incredible rye. So there are several ryes that are good. It's just high proof, you know.
Every palate is 100% different. Whenever I started coming to this bar, I was very adamant on I don't want a really high proof. Like that's out the window.
Yeah.
Now I only like
Right.
120 or higher.
Yeah.
That's what my
And
palate
you're-
has been accustomed to.
Your palate evolves.
Mhm.
When I started, I was a big Woodford guy. 90.4. That's Woodford. Then I started noticing Woodford had their special blends. 128, 118. Then the chocolate redux came along. 139.4. Joe is not here with us right now. That's his favorite bourbon,
Absolute
period.
favorite.
So
On the
as
shelf.
your palate begins to develop, and not saying it always develops to a high proof,
You know, we have
but it
our
develops.
Hirsch, the 138.
Hirsch 138 proof, incredible,
Absolutely.
incredible. But they also have a lower proof that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
But we don't prefer it as well because it's not a higher proof.
You know, and at the end of the day, like the Green Label Weller, that's still my all-time favorite bourbon.
Yeah, and the CYPB,
Yeah.
Ed loves that, and it's
95 proof.
a 95 proof 8-year.
Yeah.
You know, I can't remember my phone number most days, but I can tell you
Yeah.
the proofs and
And
years.
what I would
on this
add to that too is that every bottle you got on here, I hate to give a bad review on any because the work that goes in behind it from, I mean,
Absolutely.
from the minute that you start getting ingredients together and start cooking it up, you know, and
Listen, this
behind every bottle was somebody's dream, and I hate to give it a bad
I
review.
know the work you're putting into this.
Yeah, but you have to be honest.
Your heart and soul
Yeah.
is going into it, and I respect what each and every one of y'all.
And
do.
not
Whether
everybody,
you're this guy or this guy.
and not everybody is going to like everything, but it is a lot of work, and we appreciate everybody that distills spirits that we review here. And we have a kind of allocated collection, so not everything is your typical go into a liquor store and buy a $30 bottle. Now, we do have $30 bottles, Creekwater, and we gave it a
Penelope
review.
Weeded.
Penelope Weeded. Guys love it. So just letting everybody know out there, don't take offense to any of our videos. We are very honest, and you might agree with some of us. This is an informational thing we do, and help you maybe don't buy something if you watch our videos and your palate is similar to ours. Don't buy what we don't like. If it's similar to ours, buy what we like. You know, so that's kind of where we're at, and we won't make this too long because you know.
And remember,
You're already there.
It's already long.
Well, the only way to order a whiskey wrong is not to order a whiskey at all.
There you go. There you go. That should be on a fucking t-shirt.
And drink it responsibly too.
So
Don't get discouraged by what we post because the price it's too high or whatever. If you want to get into bourbon, get into bourbon. You know, they have $30 bottles to get you into the foot in the door, and once you get to a certain point in life and it gets better, try a more expensive bottle of bourbon and
Yep.
taste it and enjoy your life and enjoy
Yeah.
the pour that you have in front of you.
Or even going to a bourbon bar where you're not buying the full bottle, but you're buying a
buying a
nice
pour.
pour.
It's hard to top
Yeah,
this.
it is.
It is, but
But I will tell you, there's no better bourbon than the one you enjoy with friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and we'll leave you on that note, guys. Until next time, I'm Whiskey Odin. Follow the Whiskey Witch through Witch's Distillery and Valkyrie Mountain Farms. Drink responsibly and cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.